You are standing at the edge of a dream. You can see it. You can feel it. But there is a wall between you and the life you want. The wall looks massive. The wall looks unshakable. You tell yourself, maybe tomorrow. You tell yourself, maybe next year. You tell yourself, maybe never. And that voice inside you whispers, you are not ready. You are not strong enough. You are not good enough. Have you ever felt that voice eating you alive? Have you ever felt that time keeps slipping through your hands like water, and you are left empty? Mark Twain once said, "The secret of getting ahead is getting started." Let that sink in. Getting started. Not being perfect. Not knowing everything. Not having the guarantee of success. Just starting. The wall you see is not real. It is a story you tell yourself. Every step forward chips away at that wall. And one day, you walk through it. But most people never take that step. They stop before they even begin. Are you one of them? Or are you ready to break free? Imagine this. Imagine your life 1 year from now. You wake up with energy. You open your eyes and you feel proud. You remember the day you chose to start. The day you ignored fear. The day you pushed aside doubt. And you kept moving forward, step by step. Breath by breath, and now you are living the life you dreamed about. Not because it was easy, not because the road was smooth, but because you began. What if you never start? What if you keep waiting? Another year passes, then 5, then 10. You look back and wonder, where did it all go? You wonder why you stayed the same, why you allowed comfort to chain you. Why you listened to fear instead of courage. Which picture do you want for your future? The one where you win, or the one where you regret? When you understand that the first step is everything, you hold the key to your freedom. The future you dream about is not a fantasy. It is a destination. But every journey begins with one single step. Without that step, nothing happens. With it, everything begins. Mark Twain lived a life of words and stories. He was not born into wealth. He was not handed success. He faced struggles. He faced doubts. Yet he wrote. He spoke. He started. And he left behind wisdom that still speaks today. His words cut through time. They reach us now. They remind us that life is not about waiting for the perfect moment. Life is about daring to begin. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. What does that mean for you? It means you do not need to know everything today. You do not need to see the entire staircase. You only need to take the first step. How many dreams have died because someone waited for the perfect moment? How many lives remained small because fear was stronger than courage? What about yours? Will you let your story be one of hesitation, or will you let it be one of action? Think of a seed, small, fragile, buried in the soil. If it waits for the perfect day to grow, it will rot. But when it dares to break open, when it dares to reach for the sun, it becomes a tree. Strong, tall, unshakable. You are that seed. The soil is your comfort zone. You must break through, or you stay buried. Which do you choose? Think of a runner at the start line. The crowd is loud. The heart is racing. The mind is full of fear. What if I fall? What if I fail? But then the gun goes off, and the runner moves, step after step. The race has begun, without the first step. The finish line is just a dream. But with the first step, the dream becomes possible. That is life. That is your dream. Ask yourself, what dream have you buried? What idea have you left in the dark? What goal keeps calling you? Maybe it is writing that book. Maybe it is starting that business. Maybe it is changing your health. Maybe it is fixing your relationships. Whatever it is, you already know. You feel it. And yet, you wait. Why? Fear, doubt, excuses. These are thieves. They rob you of tomorrow. They steal your chance at greatness. They whisper lies. They tell you you cannot. But listen closely. You can. You are more powerful than you realize. You are stronger than you think. The moment you start, you wake up a fire inside. Mark Twain's wisdom is not just about starting. It is about movement, about momentum, about progress. Once you start, you cannot stop. The river flows, the wheels turn, the fire spreads, but it begins with one spark. That spark is action. Do you want to look back one day and say, I tried, I fought, I grew? Or do you want to say, I waited, I feared, I stayed the same? The choice is yours. Every day you delay, you feed regret. Every day you act, you feed courage. Which one will you feed today? Picture yourself climbing a mountain. From the bottom, it looks impossible. The peak hides in the clouds. Your legs shake. Your breath is heavy. You wonder if you can. But then you take one step. Just one. Then another. And another. Before you know it, you are higher. The view is wider. The air is fresher. The peak gets closer. And one day, you stand at the top, looking down, proud that you started. Now picture yourself never climbing. You stay at the bottom. You look at the mountain for years. You wonder what the view looks like. You imagine the feeling of reaching the peak. But you never know, because you never started. That is regret. That is the pain of not acting. What do you want more? The temporary comfort of staying the same, or the lasting pride of growing? The wall is in your mind. Break it. The chains are in your heart. Shatter them. The mountain is before you. Climb it. Here is the truth. Life will not wait. Time does not stop. Opportunity does not knock forever. The only thing standing between you and your dream is the first step, the first act of courage, the decision to begin. Mark Twain's words echo through the ages. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Say it out loud. Let it sink in. Getting started. That is your power. That is your secret. That is your freedom. When doubt whispers, remember the seed. Remember the runner. Remember the mountain. When fear says you cannot, remind yourself that you can. When excuses rise, crush them with action. So today, not tomorrow, not next year. Today, take one step, small or big. It does not matter. Start. Begin. Move. Because the secret of getting ahead, the secret of success, the secret of a life with no regrets, is starting now. And as you start, as you grow, as you push forward, remember, you are not alone. This journey is shared. This journey is a community. Together, we rise. Together, we push. Together, we win. So if these words touched your heart, if you feel the fire inside, stay with us. Join this journey. Subscribe now, not as a number, but as a commitment to yourself, A commitment to your dream. A commitment to your future. We are walking together. We are climbing together. And we are not looking back. This is your time. This is your life. This is your story. Start writing it. Start living it. Start now. Because the secret of getting ahead is getting started.